Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, we have Saim Han Eldar versus Space Marines tonight. We are playing 1500 points. We've rolled off, we're playing Big Guns Never Tire. 3 objectives, this one here, one in the middle and one behind that Rhino. I'm obviously playing the Eldar, and I'm currently going second. It is Night Fight first turn. I have an Autarch with a mantle and a fusion gun. I have a Warlock with 6 jet bikes, 2 upgraded guns, and duplicated here, another 6 with a Warlock. I have a Seer Council with the Farseer and 5 Warlocks, they're all on jet bikes. The Farseer does have Fortune, that's the most, the best one that she's got. I have 2 Fire Prisms and a squad of 10 Die Avengers with the shield stroke power weapon inside the Wave Serpent there. I also have a flanking War Walker. And then over this side, Space Marines have deployed. We have 3 Centurions, they're shooty ones, with a Captain with a Storm Shield joined to them. We have Tigerius at the back there with 10 Tacticals, 10 Tacticals in that Rhino. And then in reserve we have a Vindicator. There's also a Land Speeder just behind that tomb. Okay, so I'm not going to try and steal the initiative. Space Marines will be going first. Oh, they have also infiltrated some scouts just in that building. Okay, so it's going to be turn 1 for the Space Marines. Okay, so that was turn 1 there for the Space Marines. Now my unusual deployment you saw earlier was me trying to bubble wrap all the bikes, because there's a drop pod coming down with stern guard that I forgot to mention, but it didn't quite work. They managed to get into this gap, disembarked, rapid fired my bikes, only lost 3, but I found my leadership and ran off the board, so that was first blood to the Space Marines. Everything here moved up. The scouts shot the missile launcher here but missed. The Centurions shot me here, but I managed to get my cover save. And that was it. So it's now Eldar turn 1. Okay, so that was Eldar turn 1, and I had to try and destroy the stern guard that were here, just causing me problems. So I moved the bikes up, I used the catapults, took a good bunch of them out along with the fire prism, just 2 left. They didn't fail their leadership check. I then tried to assault here with the Mantarch, was out of range. Tried to assault with the Seer Council, but I was out of range. Over on this side of the table, I used the Wave Serpent. I managed to wreck the Rhino there. The guys got out, they weren't pinned. And then I used the One-Shot Wonder Lance weapon over on that Captain guy there, but I rolled a 1 and missed. Okay, so that's it. Turn 2 now for the Space Marines and reserves. Let's see if their Vindicator comes out. It's a 1. No, they don't. Okay, so that was turn 2 for the Space Marines. These 2 stern guard tried to take out my Autarch, but did no wounds. And then everything moved up. The units at the front have got a 4+ invulnerable save from the Psychic Power and Divination on the Centurions. Managed to take my Wave Serpent down to 1 whole point and is immobilised. And that was it. So it's Eldar turn 2, and I have the War Walker coming out. A 4 it does. Let's see what side of the table it comes from. 3, so be this side of the table. Okay, Eldar turn 2. Okay, so that's Eldar turn 2. Move the jet bikes up here. I took out those last 2 stern guard. Shot the the fusion gun into the drop pod, did 1 whole point. I then shot the fire prism into the Centurion squad, got 1 point off the captain at the front. This fire prism totally whiffed really, took out 2 Marines there just at the front. This really didn't do anything. I shot the Centurion squad actually, and I did no damage. And then over here I just turbo boosted the Seer Council. They've got Fortune at the moment and also Protect. And the War Walker came on over there. I managed to destroy the Land Speeder that's hiding behind that building. I then Battle Focus ran, continuing on towards the back rank there. And that was it. So it's now turn 3 for the Space Marines and reserves. Let's see if this Vindicator comes out. A 1. No, it doesn't. Okay, turn 3 there for the Space Marines, and well, I couldn't roll my Jinx save to save my life. I've got hollow fields, yeah, 3+ Jinx saves, but I couldn't do it, so I lost the last hull pointer for these. That Wave Serpent, these got out, they weren't pinned, and then I lost all 3 hull points of the Fire Prism there, so that was wrecked as well. That's pretty much it. Basically, these moved up, and yeah, they shot me. Okay, so it's now my turn 3. Okay, so Eldar turn 3. Moved and ran the Dire Avengers up towards the objective. These guys moved forward, shot the Marines in the middle, and then moved back again, didn't kill anything. The Autarch managed to take the drop pod out, which that was going for line breaker, so that was quite useful. Over here, the Fire Prism shot the Centurion squads, took another wound off of the captain there, so he's down to 1 wound. The Seer Council moved up, shot and assaulted the Marines in the middle. I won the assault. 4 Marines left, and they are currently running. At the back there, the War Walker moved, shot and ran, and I managed to, well, try to take the Warlord out at the back. But he managed to save everything with his 2+ save, and that was it. So we're looking at turn 4 now for the Space Marines, and the Vindicator is going to automatically come out. Okay, so that was turn 4 for the Space Marines. My Seer Council took some shots from the Scouts and from the Centurions. I lost 1, had Fortune up. These guys regrouped. Guys at the back there shot my Walker. All the guns did no damage at all except the very last gun, which was a melter gun, and exploded me, so I'm not there anymore. The Vindicator came on, just hiding there, and that was it. So I'm currently 3 kill points down because of the big guns rule, and because of First Blood. So yeah, we move on now to turn 4 for the Eldar. Okay, so it was my turn 4. Moved the bikes forward, I shot the big guns over there and managed to take out the guy with the storm shield, and then shot the Fire Prism into the Centurions and managed to take a Centurion off. Here these guys came up, I failed my Fortune, my Protect was dispelled, but I did manage to shoot out the 4 Marines that were there. Tried to assault the Heavy Bolter, but I was just out of the range. He didn't run away. And then over here the Mantark, he's just turbo boost there, and that was pretty much it. I just moved back here in the assault phase. So we're looking now at turn 5 for the Space Marines. Okay, so that's Space Marines turn 5, potentially the last turn. So the Scouts moved and ran, grabbing a line breaker. The last Heavy Bolter man over there, he moved and ran 5 inches within that objective. So that is currently the Space Marines objective. The Centurion shot my Seer Council, and although I didn't have Fortune or anything up, I managed to save everything apart from 1 bike that died. The Vindicator shot me as well, dead on, no scatter, and I managed to save everything, that 4+ and vulnerable save. Over there, that's objective, the Space Marines have just sort of surrounded it, trying to protect the objective, so that's currently the Space Marines objective. So it's now my turn 5, potentially my last turn, and yeah, I've got to pull out some Eldar trickery here, I think. Okay, turn 5 for the Eldar. Okay, so that was my turn 5. Dire Avengers here just shuffled up around the objective. The Fire Prism tank shot the Scouts out of my deployment zone, so deny the line breaker. And then over here, these move forward ready to shoot the man in the middle, but I managed to take him out with the bikes. Did manage to get Protect and Fortune off, but I did lose one of the jet bikes trying to get empowered off. And then at the back there, the Autarch shot the Vindicator. I got 1 penetrating hit, rolled a 4 on the chart. So I've got line breaker over there, this objective and this objective, that's 7 points. And the Space Marines have First Blood, 2 big gun points, plus that objective at the back, which is 6 objectives. So it's 7-6 to the Eldar. We'll see if the game goes on. A 1, nope, game ends, and that's a sneaky victory for the Eldar, I think, there. A really good game though. Hopefully you enjoyed the battle report, and as always, thanks for watching.